just they say, can they be that close? Just let me state for the record, we're giving love in a family dose. We are family. Hey, I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up everybody and sing. Sing it to me. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up everybody and sing.
They're there for your first year. They give you your first beer. When you get your heart broke, they're there for your worst year. Don't get you at all, but your apple don't fall too far from home. They own too much wicker and drink too much liquor. You'd wash your hands of them, but blood's always thicker. You might look just like them, that don't mean you like them, but you love them. Family is family, in church or in prison. You get what you get and you don't get to pick them. They might smoke like chimneys, but give you their kidneys. Yeah, friends come in handy, but family is family. They're there when you're married, divorced and remarried. You fall out of touch, but then someone gets buried, and you're right back together like no time has ever gone by. Can't live with or without them. You might talk about them, but if someone else does, well, then you'll knock them out. 'Cause when it's all said and done, they're the only ones that you got. Family is family, in church or in prison. You get what you get and you don't get to pick them. They might smoke like chimneys, but give you their kidneys. Yeah, friends come in handy, but family is family. Yeah, family is funny. They'll ask you for money, even though they know you ain't got no money. They show up at Christmas, get up in your business. They might not be fancy, but family is family. You might look just like them, that don't mean you like them, but you love them.
Sympathize, they know that he goes around telling them lies when he looks into their big brown eyes. All the girls, they can't sympathize, they know that he goes around telling them lies. I said yeah, I said yeah, I said yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I know a guy named Willie Go. He's a mean motherfucker, he's a mean Willie Go. Well, he goes around town, picking up girls. He goes around town, giving them a whole. I bet I know a guy named Willie Go. Let's go!
Yes, they think they're seeing something never ever seen before. Well, it's just amazing. It's so captivating. That's why they're all falling in love. Well, I made some mistakes, and I hope you can forgive me. But I'm heading back to what I used to know, and I'll make it back home. I'll make it back home. Hey, I'll make it home. I'll make it back home. Well, now I'll make it home. I'll make it back home. Yeah, 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 I'll make it home. I'll make it back home. I got a small problem, and I hope that I can solve it. And I want all my loved ones to know that I made some mistakes, but I know they will forgive me. That's when I'll know that I'm home, and I'll make it back home. I'll make it back home. Yeah, yeah, I'll make it home. I'll make it back home. Yeah, 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 and I'll make it home. I'll make it back home. Well, now, yeah, home. I'll make it back home. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Make it. I'll make it back home. Yeah. I'll make it back home. No, baby. I'll make it back home. Got somebody waiting for me. I'll make it back home. Just gonna try a little bit of home. I'll make it back home. Home, yeah. I'll make it back home. You know. I'll make it back home. No, make it home. I'll make it back home. You know I'll make it back home. I'll make it back home. I'll make it back home. No.
People try to put us to down, talking about my generation, just because we get around. Talking about my generation, things they do look awful. Talking about my generation, I hope I die before I get old. Talking about my generation, this is my generation, baby. Why don't you all fade away? Don't try to dig what we all say. I'm not trying to cause a big sensation. I'm just talking about my generation. My generation. This is my generation, baby. Why don't you all fade away? Don't try to dig what we all say. I'm trying to cause a big sensation. Just talking about my generation. This is my generation. This is my generation, baby. My generation. People try to put us to down, talking about my generation, just because we get around. My generation, things they do look awful cold. My generation, I hope I die before I get old.